do you find that as a lifestyle?
It's okay. It can be hard some days. Don't get away. I get tired. I get hard. Even though I do lots of fitness work, I do get a lot tired. But it's just about, that's what the success of business. If you don't work hard at it, you'll never get nowhere.
So do you feel you make a good living from what you do?
Definitely, I can make a good living. I hope to see, in the future, make a better living because, each year I hope to get bigger and bigger and just get, watch the business grow.
So how do you find the costs? Like, what sort of costs involved in running your business?
The cost, well, obviously you're going to need a little bit of, a tiny bit of money to like for the business cards and different things. If you're going to have a uniform, if you're going to set it on your own, you're going to need equipment. So it could get quite expensive. But the idea is like if you could like plug into a gym or get in somewhere where you're going to cut down your cost. That's, it's like I found you, it hasn't cost me a cent basically, it's cost me, 50, 60 quid.
So with regards, going back to the marketing again, do you find that you get most of your clients through referrals from the gym, or through actually spending money on your marketing?
A lot of it, because I'm in the gym, mainstream, I have got a lot of my business through this gym, but I've also got business outside the gym through marketing, by giving out my giveness cards. Everybody you meet, giving you a card out, telling them what you do. Try and get I'm under Fit to Train, so getting the Fit to Train brand out there and letting people make them aware. Running boot camps in the springtime now, looking to launch them. So not just indoors, but outdoors as well.
Excellent. Is it possible to say how much a personal trainer would earn, or does it depend on how many hours you want to work, etc.?
The potential for earning for a fitness instructor, a PT, or a fitness coach can be very high, rewarding. And it depends on the hours you fit in. Like I said, the flexibility. It's really down to you and how you market yourself, how you put yourself out. And a lot of it with a personal instructor is how you come across to your clients. You've got to have a good personality in class. You've got to have a bubbly personality, keep everybody up, good tempo, keep smiling all the time. So,
you're really enjoying what you're doing at the moment?
I love it, love it.
And would you ever go back to employment?
Never, never. I find, but if I, with my record from my past, I don't think employers look at prisoners that well. So definitely self-employment all the way.
So do you think you would have come this far if you had found employment earlier on? Do you think you'd be this far, this happy in your life?
No, definitely not.
So the business obviously it takes cash. Do all your clients pay cash?
I take most 98% of my clients pay cash. I do get the odd check now and again.
Right. And how do you keep your books? Do you have a system for keeping your accounts at all? I
have my own accountant, which is my cousin, which is lucky enough. I've got an accountant in the family, which is fingers crossed.
So do you just keep a book, or do you give him bank statements?
I keep a book of a record of everything that I earn, and he deals with all the accountancy side for it.
Right, so is he a bookkeeper or an accountant?
He's an accountant, yes.
Right. Do you mind us asking how much he charges a year?
I get it for free.
Oh.
In order, I give him personal training.
Well, there you go. There's another barter or trade you've made.
Exactly, barber.
So, so he'll fill out things like your self-assessment, for instance?
Yes.
So your business type. So you started off a year ago.
Yep.
So were you a sole trader?
Started off as sole, and now within the next couple of months, by hopefully the end of spring, I'm looking to go full limited. Because I'm looking to take on maybe another PT, depending on how much work we're going to get throughout the spring, and opening up the boot camps. I'm looking to take another PT on and bring him in casually, and as the workloads increase, maybe get somebody else.
So what do you think the benefits would be of obviously the limited company?
A bigger brand name, basically. You're out there a little bit more.
So it's how people view you.
Yes, exactly. It's a bigger name, a bigger look to the company rather than being a sole trader. You're a one-man show on the market.
Right.
a limited company, you're a little bit more corporate. It's a little bit more polished, shiny to it.
And tax benefits. Of
Yes,
course.
tax benefits.
So you've got really big plans for the future. You mentioned a few things to me earlier. How's it evolved from personal training on? So would you like to tell us what the direction's moving in there?
Going really well. Business, well, I'm getting clients ring me regularly, daily. It's growing, and I'm enjoying it. The thing is that I'm having fun doing it, and that's the main part.
So becoming a limited company and pushing your brand forward, what are your ambitions, your dreams? Where do you hope to take that?
I'd like to have my own gym, personally, or even my own just personal training studio, where I can actually go one man on it, branch out on my own, and then take the fitness training full on, just like any other gym, the big name gyms that we get. I'd like to be somewhere along up the lines and have my own brand of personal training.
So you've come a long way from like HMP back to where you are now.
Definitely, a hell of a long way.
You mentioned the council, so now you've even got the council coming to you.
Local authority now, in doing the kettlebell classes, mixed combat for the local council, and they had just had a development where they're developing their gyms, and there's even more employment coming my way once the gyms are developed. So growing all the time.
So obviously they know about the offending past.
Yes, it was a bit of a smack in the face. I went for the job basically just to get more work, and I couldn't believe, especially the council, because I was CRB checked, that when they came back, they said, "You're in for an interview." Turned up for the interview, and within an hour of leaving, I told I was hired, and they were taking me on as a casual instructor and looking to take me on maybe even full-time, or bringing me in for more and more classes to a more regular basis, and even in charge of what they said, team fitness for Gwent. So,
do you think this opportunity would become available when you first came out, or do you think it's taken time?
It's taken time to develop. As I've come out, I've learned more and more growing into the business. I'm growing into the business as the business is growing itself, and I'm learning every day.
So to give somebody advice now, they literally just left jail, they've done their course, or they're thinking about going into training. What's the best advice to give them, both for their business and to stop them going backwards?
Best advice I could give to go forward is don't give up. Keep going and follow the dream. Because, make small goals first to make large goals, and you'll get it. And the pitfalls is trying not to go back to the old lifestyle of where you're going, getting mixed up with the old side where what put you in jail, or being part of something that's going to drag you down. One is going to drag you down, your business is going to collapse, it's going to drag your business down, you're going to end up with a failure. So it's keep going, looking forward, not back.
I'm looking for a fitness instructor. Why should I use you?
You should use me because your exercise is going to be fun. I'm going to motivate you. I'm going to drive you to places that you've never been before, and you're going to see a transformation that you'll never believe.
Excellent. So could you improve my fitness if I have specific needs?
I can improve your fitness, your strength, different needs, whatever you want. I will improve it with different variation of exercise technique.
And how many sessions will I have to book?
You can have one if you want, or you can have as many as you want, entirely up to you.
So would you train me at home or at the gym?
That is also your decision. I can come to your home, I can come to a local gym, or you can be trained outside in a park, wherever you decide.
So what if I'm unsure or anxious?
Don't be nervous. You might be a little nervous at first. I will shout at you, I will scream at you, but most of all, you're going to enjoy it, and we're going to have fun. So
tell me a little about yourself in your past.
In my past, I used to be a professional sportsman at a high level. From there, I gained my qualifications of YMCA Fitness Instructor. I've now got coaching qualifications. I'm a personal coach.
So what if I'm unsure or anxious?
If you're anxious, I will shout at you, don't worry. But most of all, I'll make it so much fun that you'll just enjoy it. All the anxiousness will go.
So tell me a bit about yourself.
I used to be a professional sportsman. Now a qualified fitness coach. I've got various qualifications throughout the industry in various things. I do kettlebells, I do boxercise, I do boot camps, I do circuit training, insanity workouts, whatever you want, and variations of mix-up of exercises. It's all about variation.
Excellent. If I want to book up with you, how do I get in contact?
Book up with me. You see the number on the website. It's 0797 450064.
And your web address?
It's fit2train.co.uk.
The escape route. It's a pack. It contains a DVD interview, a business plan, a how-to with a map for the person to follow. What do you think of this as an idea?
I think it's a great idea. You know, you open up the pack, have a look at it, follow it. It's a template. You know, it's doable, and it's achievable for prisoners. You know what I mean? They're coming out of prison. That's what it's going to do. It does what it says on the tin.